When someone disrespects you, the first thing that rises inside you is heat, anger, the urge to reply, to prove something, to say, "How dare you?" That reaction is natural. But understand this clearly. Your first impulse is exactly what they are counting on. Disrespect is rarely about strength. It is usually a test, a probe, a signal sent to see how controllable you are. Weak minds react immediately. Strong minds pause. If you explode, you lose. If you beg for respect, you lose. If you explain yourself, you lose. Because the moment you react emotionally, you hand over control. Most people don't disrespect you because you're weak. They disrespect you because they sense uncertainty. They sense that you still need validation. They sense that you are still emotionally available, and availability is power. Given to the wrong people, it becomes a weapon against you. Here's the truth no one tells you. Respect is not demanded. Respect is not requested. Respect is felt. And it is felt when your presence doesn't change under pressure. So when they disrespect you, do not rush to defend your ego. Instead, observe. Silence after disrespect is not weakness. It is data collection. Watch their tone. Watch their body language. Watch their confidence when you don't react. Most people crumble when their disrespect doesn't land, because disrespect is thrown like a hook. If you don't bite, the fisherman feels stupid. Your calm confuses them. Your stillness unsettles them. Your lack of reaction forces them to face themselves. And here's where the real power begins. You must understand this deeply. Disrespect is information. It tells you who sees you as an equal. It tells you who sees you as competition. It tells you who feels threatened. And it tells you who should no longer have access to your energy. The biggest mistake people make is trying to fix disrespecters. You don't fix them. You reclassify them. Someone disrespects you once, maybe ignorance. Someone disrespects you twice, pattern. Someone disrespects you repeatedly, intent. And intent requires distance, not discussion. The moment you start explaining yourself, you're saying, "I need you to understand me." Powerful people never say that. They let their absence do the explaining. You don't cut people off dramatically. You don't announce boundaries emotionally. You simply withdraw access. Shorter replies. Neutral tone. No emotional investment. No personal sharing. You become polite, but unreachable. Cold, but controlled. And this shift alone changes the dynamic. Because people don't fear anger. They fear indifference. Anger shows attachment. Silence shows independence. When someone realizes they no longer affect you, they feel smaller. When they realize their words no longer reach you, they feel powerless. This is psychological dominance, not aggression. Let me make this clear. You do not become rude. You do not become arrogant. You do not become disrespectful back. You become unavailable to nonsense. That's the difference. Weak people fight for respect. Strong people live in a way that makes disrespect uncomfortable. Your posture matters. Your eye contact matters. Your pace matters. Move slower. Speak less. Choose words carefully. When you finally speak, let it be measured, not emotional. A calm sentence delivered once carries more weight than 1,000 angry words. And if they push further, you don't warn. You don't threaten. You act. Action doesn't mean violence. Action means consequences. You stop helping. You stop showing up. You stop engaging. People learn faster from absence than from arguments. And here's the hardest truth. Some people disrespect you because they benefited from your tolerance. They got used to crossing lines without resistance. They got comfortable with your patience. The moment you stop tolerating, they call you changed. That's not an insult. That's confirmation. Growth always looks like arrogance to those who exploited your old self. Let them be uncomfortable. Comfort is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is self-respect. Self-respect means you don't trade dignity for approval. It means you don't shrink to keep peace. It means you don't entertain people who don't honor your presence. And no, this doesn't mean you become isolated. It means you become selective. You choose environments where respect is normal, not negotiated. You choose conversations where you're heard without raising your voice. You choose relationships where silence isn't weaponized against you. And as you change, something interesting happens. People who once disrespected you will suddenly soften. Their tone changes. Their behavior adjusts. Not because you demanded respect, but because they felt the shift. Energy never lies. And those who don't adjust, they fade. And that's fine, because your life is not a courtroom where everyone gets a defense. It's a battlefield of time and focus. And you can't afford to waste either on people who don't value you. So remember this the next time someone disrespects you. Don't react. Don't explain. Don't chase respect. Withdraw access. Elevate standards. Move forward silently. Let your discipline speak. Let your progress answer. Let your calm become your warning. Because the most dangerous person in the room is not the loudest. It's the one who stays calm, observes. And so, that is how you respond to disrespect. Not with noise, but with control. When they disrespect you, understand this first. Not everyone deserves a reaction. Some only deserve distance. Most people react because their identity is still tied to how others treat them. An insult shakes them, a similar. Because internally, they are still asking the world for permission to feel worthy. The moment you stop asking, disrespect loses its power. Here's something uncomfortable but true. People disrespect those who are emotion. If your face changes easily, if your mood shifts quickly, if your words rush out under pressure, you are predictable. And predictable people are easy to test. So the first real move is internal. You train your nervous system to stay calm under provocation. Not fake calm, not forced silence. Real calm, because calm is not passive. It is dominance over yourself. Anyone can be aggressive. Anyone can shout. Anyone can stand up for themselves emotionally. Very few can stay centered while being challenged. And those few, they are never disrespected twice. When someone throws disrespect at you and you stay composed, something subtle happens. They realize you're not playing the same game. They are trying to pull you into chaos. You are standing in control. That gap between their emotion and your stillness, that is where authority is born. Now listen carefully. You don't need to correct disrespect immediately. Immediate correction is often driven by ego, not strength. Strong people let patterns reveal themselves. They allow someone to show who they really are, fully. Because once intent is clear, there's no confusion. And when there's no confusion, there's no guilt. You don't argue with clarity. You act on it. And your actions are always clean. No drama. No and. Not him. N. Just changed behavior. That's what makes it terrifying. Because disrespecters expect confrontation. They are prepared for arguments. They are prepared for anger. They are not prepared for detachment. Detachment says, "You don't matter enough to disturb my inner state." And that sentence, even unspoken, hits harder than any insult. Here's another truth people avoid. Sometimes disrespect comes from people close to you. Friends, family, people who knew your older, softer version. And when you change, they resist. Not because you're wrong, but because your growth threatens their comfort. They liked you when you were agreeable, when you tolerated jokes at your expense, when you stayed quiet. The moment you stop playing that role, they feel exposed. So they test you. They push boundaries. They make jokes. They downplay your progress. This is where many people fail. They either explode, ruining their image, or they stay silent, but resentful. Both are losses. The correct response is controlled distance with unshakable self-respect. You don't announce it. You don't explain it. You simply stop engaging on the same level. You stop rewarding disrespect with access. And access is everything. Your time, your attention, your emotional openness. Those are currencies. Stop giving premium access to people who treat you cheap. Now understand this too. Respect does not come from intimidation. It comes from consistency. How you carry yourself every day. How you speak when no one is watching. How you respond when provoked. You don't need to act tough. You need to be unbotherable. Because the person who cannot be emotionally moved cannot be controlled. And control, that's what disrespect is really about. When they realize they can't, they retreat, silently. And even if they don't respect you fully, they will be careful. And careful is enough. Let me say this clearly. You don't need everyone to like you. You don't need everyone to respect you. You only need to respect yourself enough to walk away from what drains you. Your life becomes lighter the moment you stop carrying unnecessary people. And here's the final layer, the part most people never reach. When you truly respect yourself, disrespect becomes irrelevant. It doesn't sting. It doesn't linger. It doesn't replay in your mind at night. Because you know who you are, and someone else's behavior cannot touch that. You stop asking, why did they say that? You start thinking, interesting, noted, yes. From that place you don't move emotionally, you move strategically. You invest where you're valued. You build quietly. You let results speak. And results are the loudest response of all. So remember, disrespect is not an emergency. It is a filter. It shows you who belongs in your next level, and who doesn't. Use it. Stay calm. Stay observant. Stay disciplined. And never forget, the strongest response to disrespect is not anger, not explanation, not revenge. It is becoming so grounded, so focused, so elevated, that disrespect can no longer reach you. That's not avoidance. That's evolution.